This is Fox 8 Football Friday.
Week 10 of high school football, another great one, headlined by Terrebonne, Destrehan, St. Charles Catholic, St. James, Bogalusa, Hannon, Helen Cox, Bellchase, and Shaw versus John Curtis, just to name a few. Welcome into the regular season finale of Fox 8 Football Friday. I'm Sean Fazan.
And I'm Chris Hagan. I know we say this every year, but seriously, nothing flies by quite like the high school season. But that said, before we cap off what's been a wild 10 weeks and head to the playoffs, we had a playoff caliber matchup to end the regular season in District 7-5A. Garland Gillen reports from our game of the week.
Guys, Terrebonne last won a district title in 2010. They come into this matchup with the Wildcats undefeated. Destrehan has won 4 of the last 5 district crowns and are no doubt confident they can win 5 of 6. First possession of the contest, Wildcats come out firing. J.R. Blood, the John Emery Jr., appears to get a small gain on the play. Oh no, he's still going and going. Carries 2 defenders into the end zone for a score. Destrehan 7-0. After a Tiger 3-and-out, Blood goes back to the air, connects with Emery for a sweet 25-yard gain. Very next play, it's the LSU target again. 16-yard touchdown run. That's 2 touchdowns for Emery in less than 6 minutes of play. Dusty 14-0. Tigers at the Destrehan 7, 4th and 6. Field goal not going to do it on this night. Shakai Douglas runs far side, then hits Chaz Ward on the near side for a 7-yard touchdown. Terrebonne trails 14-7. Tigers hit with 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on Dusty's next drive. Wildcats would capitalize. Blood to Quincy Sticks Brown. Get up there, young fella. 9-yard score, 21-7. Destrehan with the ball on the Tiger 1. Come on, he knew he was getting the rock. Emery gets in there, 28-7. Right before half, Blood to Kyle Edwards, Emery's cousin, 29-yard touchdown. Wildcats lead at the break, 35-7. Second half, more Dehan. Blood to Joe Washington for the score, 42-7 Wildcats. 42-13 now, Blood on the QB keeper from a yard out for the score. Tempers flare a little bit after the play. Wildcats take the district title, 49-20.
Unbelievable. I mean, our kids played extremely well. Coaching staff did a tremendous job. If you'd have told me we were going to score 49 and hold these guys down pretty much a whole night, you know, I wouldn't have believed it.
We had confidence since the first day of practice, Monday, knowing that we was going to come out strong and, get the dub, We happy, man. We off tomorrow. We going to celebrate the win. We going to come back that Sunday. Get ready for playoffs.
Destrehan improves to 9-1 on the season. Guys, I think we have a dome contender out here in Destrehan. Last time they won it all was way back in 2008. In Destrehan, Garland Gillen, Fox 8 Football Friday.
That is a very impressive win for Destrehan. The thing that stands out to me, how many different names did Garland call? They have a ton of playmakers.
They always do, and that win was something certainly impressive. And correct me if I'm wrong, but back in 2008, I think that was around the time Jordan Jefferson, or maybe the year after, he was in for the Wildcats. Meanwhile, Corey Webster in the house for St. James, St. Charles Catholic. Huge play from the Comets defense, swarming, stops Sean LaBeouf. He fumbles. Reggie Hackett recovers. The Comets in business. Sets up Justin Dumas. Yes, the crowd's going wild. To Joe Chiarella. Watch the throw, watch the catch. That's a score. It ties things up at 7 apiece. But St. James would counter. Shamar Smith connects with Tyson Williams. Watch the catch and gets the feet in bounds. Great grab. Wildcats for the game, but it is blocked by St. Charles Catholic special teams being special tonight. In overtime, it's Smith. But his pass is deflected, and it's picked up by big number 63, Jordan Brown. How about that? Comets with the ball. Dumas keeps it, scores, and wins the game. St. Charles in overtime. They win 13-7.
On the North Shore, Bogalusa with their work cut out for them, taking on undefeated Hannon. The Hawks punting here. Now, Chaz Smith is back to return for Bogalusa. Looks like he's got something going, right? Dodges a couple defenders, and then, oh boy, ball comes out. Disaster. He loses it near the goal line. Hannon recovers for the touchdown. Talk about a great play from their special teams. And they are definitely celebrating that one. A little bit later, more turnover issues for the Lumberjacks. Deontay Lanier at quarterback trying to make something happen, but Hannon's Wyatt Coffey is the one laying the lumber, jars the ball loose. The Hawks recover and looking to do more damage. From there, inside the red zone, Dawson Millen takes the snap, rolls out, connects with Jake Dalmato. He rumbles in for 6. Hannon extending their lead. Bogalusa finally gets something going a little later. Lanier heaves it up, and somehow Raheem Roberts, in between 3 Hawks, makes the catch, but it wasn't enough as Hannon wins 28-20 to stay undefeated and heading into the Division II playoffs. We'll hear from Coach Watney later in the show.
Helen Cox, Bell Chase tonight. Cardinals with some issues. They mishandled the kickoff, and the Cougars would eventually recover. Special teams. That sets up Ray Ruffin, going to keep it himself, and eventually gets into the end zone. The band is loving it. Later, Helen Cox with the ball again, but Aaron Regas steps in front of the pass for the INT. Cardinals are in business. Then Bell Chase would go to the ground game, and it's Ralph Jones who finds his way into the end zone. Later, BC defense strikes again. Ruffin goes deep, but Shaim Charles wrestles the ball away, and it's an INT for the Cardinals. And Bell Chase goes on to win a close one, 21-20.
The undefeated John Curtis Patriots hosting Shaw at Tulane's Ullman Stadium tonight. John Curtis out and running early. Colin Guggenheim pitches to Makai Smith, who uses the speed and then check out the strength to run through the arm tackle in for the touchdown for the Patriots. More on the next possession as Guggenheim this time bursting up the middle. Credit that offensive line for the push, clearing the way for Guggenheim to pick up the first down. The secret about Curtis this year, they can pass. Guggenheim with a dart to Lance Williams and an acrobatic catch in the corner of the end zone as they continue to pile it on. Shaw just couldn't catch any breaks. Nice high punt fielded by Corey Wren, but Corey Wren making those defenders look pretty slow. Taken down just inside the 10. From there, Guggenheim back to pass, evading the rush and keeps his eyes downfield. Finds August Berry for another Patriots touchdown. One more time as John Curtis putting this one on ice. It's Wren taking the handoff and dashing right into your living room. Smooth striding all the way in for 6. Curtis makes easy work of Shaw, 29-3.
West St. John sporting a perfect 4-0 record in league play, hosting St. Martin's tonight. Keelan Dewey, you'll hear that name a lot, gets the handoff on a well-designed play, able to showcase his speed and routes the first touchdown of the game. Next possession for the Rams. This time it's Dewey, gets to show off his ramming power. Pow, pow, pow. Like my sound effects. Running over the defenders left and right, finally down at the 10. Looking to finish the drive off. Dewey gets the call and makes this one look easy. Touchdown Rams. Back on offense. Dewey, this kid does it all. Breaks out to the far sideline and once again is flashing the speed. Credit the downfield blocking, especially Aaron Mall, sealing off the would-be tackler all the way downfield. One last time. Dewey breaks a shoestring tackle, dives in for the score. West St. John wins going away 55-0.
Chalmette paying a visit to Landry Walker out at Berman on the West Bank tonight, and the Owls not doing themselves any favors on the kickoff here. Martez Whitby on the return, but loses the ball. The charging Bucks all over it on the recovery, taking over with great field position. From there, Jaquan Dorsey in a little bit of trouble, trying to make some magic. Watch this. Looks like he's going down, but gets the pass away, and then Dywin Griffin on the receiving end picks up a chunk of yardage, making a few defenders miss. Same drive a little bit later. Dorsey does the dirty work himself, tucks it and runs and takes a defender with him into the end zone for the touchdown. Owls possession now, but the theme of the night continues. Another fumble on the play. Trevon Stacker in the right place at the right time and heading the other way, takes the fumble for 6. Just extending Landry Walker's lead. Finally, Chalmette would start to see some of their hard work pay off. Ralph Griffith takes it right up the gut and has a ton of running room, picking up big yardage in the Charging Bucks territory with the first down. Later on the same drive, Griffith would plunge through the line for the touchdown, but just too little too late. Landry Walker wins tonight 63-28.
You know, it's all about getting better each and every week, and we're starting to peak at the right time. We played a good Chalmette team, and, you know, we're fortunate enough to come out and play one of our better games. It's all about adversity, and we fought it all year long, and, you know, at the end of the day, this is the game 10, so we're pretty good at fighting adversity and continuing to move forward.
Checking in on some schools from our Fox 8 Big 8, John Ehret knocks off Higgins 39-6. Lakeshore beats up on Salmon 68-7.
Slidell winning the district shuts down North Shore 17-3, while Mandeville outlasts Covington 27-20.
Well, up next, many more highlights to get to as Country Day looks to finish the season unbeaten as they take on South Plaquemines. And Hahnville's season could finally be getting on track thanks to the return of Andrew Robinson. See if he could give the Tigers renewed hope heading into the playoffs. Next.
You're watching Fox 8 Football Friday.
Welcome back into an extra long edition of Fox 8 Football Friday.
A lot of games left. Let's get right back to the highlights. Country Day taking on South Plaque, undefeated Country Day, I might add. Cajuns QB, Justin Ibieta, kid's a player, keeps it himself, scores the touchdown. Cajuns now getting a little tricky. Onside kick, but it backfires. And the Hurricanes end up with it. Oh, and Treshawn Polius will run it in for the score. South Plaque gonna go for 2 now, and they would get it into the end zone. How about that? Cajuns back on offense, back to the QB keeper they go. Same result, touchdown. Cajuns again on the attack. Ibieta finds Tyler Williams for the score. Nice throw, nice catch. And Country Day gonna go for 2. Ibieta to his main target, Christian Becknell for the deuce. Country Day stays unbeaten. They go on to win 56-22.
More big numbers in this one. Newman finishing up their regular season against Fisher at Lupin Field tonight. Already up 7-0 after running back the opening kick. Greenies have the ball back. Martin Butcher hits Jermone Sutherland, but Sutherland dances around and would cough up the football. Fisher recovers with some pretty good field position. However, they would give the ball right back. Jacob Mace floats it up. Reese Andrews, so that all day to get under that one, comes down with the INT. And from there, Newman quickly gets back on the right track. Butcher with the quick hitter to Murray Calhoun. And look, Calhoun just jogging right into the end zone. Touchdown makes it 14-0. It does not get any better for Fisher, Sean. After a blocked punt, Newman inside the 5, and Butcher to Calhoun again. That makes it 21-zip. Still in the first quarter, they'd add one more. TJ Bush. Ask me again, Sean.
Where is it?
Where is the defense? TJ Bush right up the middle with no resistance as Newman goes on to win handily 56-0.
Brother Martin, Jesuit. Tonight, third quarter action. Jesuits' Robert McMahon in the shotgun is dropped by Bo Ranlett. Later, Crusaders QB Trey Morgan pump fakes and will go deep to LJ Gilliott for the score. Got it.
Nice.
Brother Martin now up 10-0. Jesuit trying to get things going, but Mac Brown, not the coach, has other plans and gets the sack. He is pumped after that one. Crusaders with the ball. Jack Landry, 35-yard field goal attempt is true. Put 3 more on the board for the Crusaders. Blue Jays now with the ball and still can't escape Jake Dickinson. Chalk up another sack. However, Jesuit would not be denied. Robert McMahon rolls out, finds Luke LaForge. He will get into the end zone, score 16-8, and that would be your final. Coach Mark Bonise talks about his team's gritty win.
They played hard. We've been talking the whole season about getting better. We play a very tough schedule early on. To be able to play football games like this, they're a very good football team. They've played a really tough schedule this year. We knew it was going to be a battle. It always is. It doesn't matter the records. And this was our kids just came out and played. We talk about with Brother Martin football. They play with our program principals, and just excited for them.